Hi my girls, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be putting on a full face of the Balm Cosmetics makeup. So I purchased a number of products from a website called oneday.co.nz. At that time, that was a few months ago. At the time, they were really selling the Balm Cosmetics products for heavily discounted prices. So I took advantage of that and I purchased quite a few of them. So there's some of them here. And there's some more here. So today I'm going to try to put on some of these products. Let's start with this one. I have the Balm Face Primer, Cream Foundation, and then another Whip Foundation, and it's a little concealer, pressed powder, bronzer, blush, brow powder, two different shades of lipstick, a lip liner, eye primer, it's an eyeliner pencil, mascara. What's your type? What about some liquid highlighters, mini lip gloss kit, highlighter powders, eyeshadows, and this is the last eyeshadows. I purchased this one last year, so this one is not actually new. And now I'm going to start by putting on some face primer first. So I have two foundations to choose from, and I'm not quite sure which one is my shade. Maybe I'll start with this one first. This one is in the mid-medium shade, and this one is also in mid-medium shade. Here they are. I will use this one. I'm going to use the sponge to blend this foundation out. This is actually a damp sponge. The foundation seems to cover quite well. But feels a bit drying. And just blend that foundation down on the neck. Now I'm going to try to use the Whip Foundation for contouring my face. The color is actually lighter than what it looks in the bottle, so this might not be a good contouring shade. It actually makes my face a bit lighter instead. Okay, so that shade was actually too light for contouring. Now I'm going to use the concealer. So the shade is called Lighter Than Light. So hopefully this shade will be light enough to be used to highlight certain parts of my face. And I'm going to use a small brush to apply this concealer. I'm also putting the concealer right under my spot here. So I'm going to set the face with this pressed powder. It's a beautiful transparent color. So I'm going to put the eyelid primer on, put a lid on it. Now I'm going to use the Mid Matte Shmaker. I think that's how you pronounce it. Isn't he just gorgeous? So it comes in 12 different shades, 6 mattes and 6 shimmers. I'm going to use Matte Lemons as the base. And I'm going to use Matte Stupak on the crease. And then I'm going to use a clean brush just to soften up the edges. And then I'm taking a smaller brush and I'll be using Matte Cinder to deepen up the crease. Okay, now with a smaller brush, I'm going to take Matte Campbell. This will go on the outer crease of the eye. Now I'm going to do a half cut crease with the concealer. Now I'm going to put Jamie Wong on where I put the concealer on. This color is really pigmented. It's a beautiful green color. It's really beautiful, shimmery green color. And then to intensify the color, I'm going to use my finger and just pat it on that green color. And that goes on the eyelid. Just go light tap on the eyelid. You can see how the color really builds up. Beautiful. With a small brush, and I'll be using Matte Campbell again. We're gonna blend that color into the light green. And then go over lightly. Do the same. Blend it towards the green. And then just go over. Now to deepen up the crease even more, I'm going to use Matte Wong. Matte Wong is this blackish color. And this will go on the very outer crease of the eye. And then we're just gonna blend it. Now I'm going to use Matte Stupak on the lower lash line. Now I'm going to use a smaller brush and put Matte Stupak on the lower lash line again. Now I'm going to put Lisa Campbell on the lower lash line. And then going back with Matte Wong, this will go on the lower lash line. And I will just connect it to the upper lash line. Okay, it looks like I just put on a bit too much there. So let's blend that out. Now I'm going to use Mr. Right Now eyeliner pencil. This is in dark brown. And then I'll be putting on some false eyelashes. So this pack is from AliExpress. I'm going to choose this pair here. going to do my eyebrows with this Natio brow kit, and I'm using the darker shade. Now I'm going to set my brows with Bourjois Paris brow design. I'm not actually sure how to pronounce it. And then I'm going to be putting some mascara on with this What's Your Type mascara. Now moving on to some contouring, I'm going to use this Take Home the Bronze. Right under the jaw as well. Now I'm going to use the blender just to soften up the edges. Now I'm going to contour my nose with the same bronzer. And just blend the line. Moving on to the blush, I'll be using the DownBoy. Ooh, that's really pigmented. And then for the highlighters, I could use the liquid ones or the powder ones. I think I would choose the powder one. So it's got 4 different shades, really beautiful colors. I'm going to use Penny Lou. just bring that up. And a little bit on the chin. And on top of my nose. And also on the brow bone. And lastly, on the inner corner of my eyes. Now I'm going to use the lip liner. This is in shade Acute 1. I have two choices of lipsticks for today's look. I have Amanda and Foxy Pout. For today's look, I will pick Foxy Pout. And then I will top it off with Dramatize. So this is Dramatize lip gloss. So yeah, this is the look for today, created by the Balm products. So I hope you guys like this video, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next video.